again, YouTube. It's me. Today is Saturday. I've no idea the date, possibly the 15th of October, I imagine. And it's now 4 days following my breast enhancement surgery. And this is my I can't remember. This is my video blog of my time after having it done. So just wanted to update you really. The last video I did, basically I was leaving the hospital and I was doing pretty well. There'd been a scare that perhaps I had to go for more surgery, and then we decided no, it definitely didn't, so that was fantastic. And so they sent me on my way, and I think for the first few hours I was okay. After leaving the hospital I actually went shopping straight away because what I hadn't got was a bra that fitted me, and so I went out and bought basically some of these because it's hard to know exactly what size you'll be after you're off and with the swelling, and I hadn't really expected to get wider, you know, from a kind of rib point of view, but because of the swelling I did, so these were absolutely fabulous. So if you do have it done, get yourself some good bras, but also get a couple of those, you will need them. And then after purchasing those, went straight home, and that's when it really hit me how difficult it was to do things. When I was in hospital I was struggling really with the pain. I was having very regular medication, and when I left, to be honest, I was sent home with, you know, less medication than what I'd been just managing on, and to be honest it wasn't really enough. And so it was Thursday morning I got home. By Thursday afternoon I was really starting to struggle, and the Thursday night, to be honest, was pretty horrific. I slept on the sofa down here, really didn't sleep at all. My biggest thing was that I just couldn't move, and every time I went to move, you know, even just to turn slightly, I'd just get this shooting pain, mainly in the left side, and it took my breath away, it really did. So the only thing I could do was just keep perfectly still, and hope that in the morning, you know, with a bit of assistance, I could get myself to the doctors and try and sort something out, because it was just too much. So I lay there for, you know, quite a very long night. I must admit I did burst into tears a few times, felt very sorry for myself, and it was tough, it was really hard. So anyway, the following day, the Friday, made an emergency appointment with the doctors, went to see the doctors, and basically they put me on tramadol and diclofenac, which is an anti-inflammatory, and there we have it, pain under control, fantastic. It makes me a bit slurred, it makes me feel like I'm a little bit drunk, and when I first take it I feel really tired and just fall asleep, but you know, it means that I can get up, I can move around, I can move my arms quite well, and it's transformed how I feel. So another tip I would suggest is that if you're struggling with pain when you leave hospital, don't assume that you will not when you get home, because you will. So just make sure that you are happy that you've got the right medication, because otherwise you just feel like you're going backwards. And I know not everybody has that much pain, which is brilliant, but you know, as I've said before, I think it was quite hard to get the inserts in, and so I'm sure that's really why I've been struggling. So yeah, so in view of how they are, even despite all the pain, and there was a lot of it, I've absolutely no regrets. I absolutely love them. They just seem to fit. Yeah, so this is a t-shirt. I don't have a bra on underneath. I said that I would, you know, kind of do a before and after. Obviously they're probably still a bit swollen. I was a 36A when I went in, and the bra that I've got at the moment is a 36D, and that fits really nicely. So I expect, if anything, I might be a D or possibly go down to a C cup perhaps, which is fine. I'll be quite happy with that. I'm not sure what sort of profile you'll see here. I can't use my arms very much to lean on, so just bear with me. That hurts a bit. Hold on. But yeah, hopefully you can kind of see the profile there. Before I was just really flat, I really like, you know, the kind of curve that I've got. It's still a bit rounded on the top here, and that will go down. That really will settle. The only kind of bruising I've had, which hopefully I can just kind of show you, is just underneath here, and you can just see probably the bandage there, which is just a very small, you know, covering of the incisions which are underneath, and that's it really. And it's the same on both sides, so just a tiny bit of bruising, kind of more around the ribs, which I think is why this is really useful, because you need a wider bra just to accommodate that. And I guess when you're lying down, that's probably where the blood pools. But yeah, you know, awesome, absolutely awesome. I know you won't be able to see an awful lot because of the lighting and stuff, but you know, they are just where they're supposed to be. As they get softer, when they're getting softer already, actually, I don't know if you can really see that. I guess this is the most hard part here, but underneath it feels really soft around there. It's great. I am starting to get some really weird feeling, which I think I can only describe as, imagine you've got an air bubble in your boob, and every now and again when you move your arm you kind of feel it go pop, or you feel it move. That's pretty much what I can feel on this right side. It's not painful, it's just very bizarre and makes me kind of, you know, stop and think, oh, is that normal? But I guess it's just the muscle over the insert moving. And hopefully, I'm sure it will settle, and I'll possibly not notice these kind of weird sensations. I suspect there'll be a few more weird sensations to experience before too long. I can't stop feeling them. That sounds ridiculous, but I have to be careful. I went out for lunch today with my family, and I did find myself kind of sitting there going like this. So I think it's like when you're pregnant and you keep putting your hands on your tummy. I'm going to have to try not to do that so much, because it will probably start looking a bit odd. What else did I want to tell you? I think that was the main thing really. It was just, you know, do try and get your pain medication sorted before you leave the hospital. My consultant was absolutely fabulous actually. I emailed her, said, look, I'm really struggling, what else can I take? And she gave me advice within 10 minutes. So you know, that it's really important that you're happy with your consultant and that you can contact them afterwards, because you probably want to. The tramadol, I'm on antibiotics as well actually, and I don't know which it is, whether it's the tramadol or whether it's the antibiotics, but one of them is still making me feel quite itchy. I haven't got a rash or anything, but I just feel the need, you know, to kind of keep having a bit of a scratch. So I don't think I've got fleas, but I think it's just a side effect of the drug. But hey, if it controls my pain, I'm quite happy with that, thank you very much. Today I was perhaps a bit naive. I was hoping to go out this evening with friends, and I'm on a bit of a high at the moment in view of like pain relief. I'm good at the moment, but I know it would have been pretty foolish of me to have gone out tonight. You know, I can just become zonked like that. So I think one more night on the sofa, and then hopefully I will be you know, sleeping more comfortably without waking so much. And yeah, and then maybe soon we'll be able to go shopping, which I know sounds a bit girly, but I'm really looking forward to it, because you know, it does affect, I think, how you feel about your clothes and what you can wear. And you know, some of the clothes that I've already got, I've put them on and they look completely different, and so I'm going to treat myself a little bit to a couple of new things, and that should be really fun. But yeah, so in view of update, I've got my wound to be checked, or my wounds rather, to be checked in a couple of days, Wednesday. That's about yeah, about 3-4 days. No problem there. Really happy that it's all fine. So yeah, cracking on. And like I said, even with all the problems I've had, well, they were not really problems. It was just getting the pain under control, which for me was worse than perhaps other people. Maybe I'm just a big wuss, who knows. But other than that, absolutely no regrets. I love them. I feel fabulous. So yes, a good experience all round, and I will keep you posted. Okay, bye.